My stay in Chile was planned for only 11 days, but it has been 1 year on the tourist visa. I never thought that I would end up in Chile. A man who lived a comfortable life in the UK for the last 10 years now is in a different reality. All the material things you had every day are now gone. Comfort zone, secure life. Chile has shown me that you can do anything in life. You can have a nice job, get a decent salary, just to leave it all behind, go to another continent, not speaking a local language, and be okay and thrive. This is all in your head and attitude. Things are not always the way we want. Sometimes you feel the distance, sometimes you fight with your thoughts. That's normal when you live far away from your home, especially at the end of the world. But honestly, the UK helped me with that. 10 years living abroad makes a difference in your mind. For me, the biggest challenge is the visa. It's been 1 year. Now it's over. Now it's time to change it.
When I think about my stay in Chile, I get a lot of emotions, a mixture of emotions. It's been a crazy time, really. And when I think about how I survived on the tourist visa in Chile, you know, it's really interesting how you can survive, but you can. I am the perfect example that you can. So the crazy thing, maybe for me it was, maybe for you crazy too, but for me it was crazy. That when you come to Chile, you get 90 days for your stay, and you are a tourist, so you cannot do official things. You cannot rent a house, you cannot work. You can travel, but you can't do official things. But if you decide to stay, if you decide to extend that stay, then you need to leave the country for 24 hours and then come back. But you need to leave the country before these 90 days expire. So, for example, on your 85th day, you have to leave and then come back, and then it resets. You have another 90 days. And, I remember it came up to my mind when I did it for the first time, when I traveled to Brazil. I remember I asked the immigration officer, and I asked, for how many times I can do this, and they couldn't answer my question, and actually no one can answer my question up until today. I don't know for how many times I can leave the country and live like this. So it's like a mystery, really. And and basically this is what I have been doing uh, for the last year. I traveled to Brazil, then I traveled to Argentina. Argentina. I have a video from Argentina from the on this channel, and then I extended my visa on the official website. You can do this. You need to pay $100, uh, but you have to prove that you have funds to cover your stay. So you need to show that you have available funds on your account. You have to send your screenshot from your bank account to prove that you can survive for the next 3 months, and pay $100. And then after 3 months, I traveled to Poland and then came back, and then again I was granted other 90 days. So for me, it's like very strange. You can do this, like, are you can you do this for unlimited time, or if you know, please let me know. But for me, it's like a mystery. So during my stay, I've been having a normal life, nothing special really, like things that I had been doing in the UK or in Poland. I've been able to do here, like going to the gym. You know, I could sign up to the gym. I wouldn't recommend coming here and without any savings. You know, the best thing coming to Chile is, you know, if you want to come here and travel, that's fine. Because I get a lot of questions from my subscribers. Some of you ask me how you can work. So you cannot officially work, as you know now. You cannot come to Chile and you cannot start looking for a job. I'm talking about European people. I'm not sure about other countries now. But yes, the best thing is to have a job, come here, or have a lot of money saved on your account, because Chile, surprisingly, you know, for me, it was surprising that it's very expensive. You need to pay a lot of need to spend a lot of money weekly, if especially when you have a diet. Like you know, I go to the gym, so I need to eat a lot, and I was shocked when I went to the shop for the first time and I had to spend and I had to buy my weekly diet. That was a shock, really. So now today is the time I can change it officially, because you know, as you can hear, it's not the easiest way of living. Today, now I'll be applying for the temporary residence, Chilean visa temporal. And yes, I don't want to, you know, show you all the process. If you were interested, then I could make a separate video about this, but probably it's not the most interesting thing in the world, watching someone applying a visa. So I decided to only show you the website a little bit. The process is straightforward, because I checked already before I made this episode. I checked. It's straightforward. You need to have your documents ready, your certificate of your criminal record translated, all required documents, your picture, depending on which category you are under. I am under the reunification, family reunification, and you know, you have to prove all. You know, if you have a business or if you have a family reunification, you have to prove that you have it actually. So you need to send a scan. So it's straightforward. And after that, the Chilean government has 100 days to check your application, just to check and say, okay, we can continue. So you have 100 days to do this. They have 100 days to do this. So can be, you know, over 3 months waiting. And that's it. I have nothing else to add. I am extremely happy that, you know, I can take that pressure out of my mind, of my head, and you know, where that will take me later, I don't know. Hopefully I can build something here in Chile, or at least try with that visa. Ideally I would like to help create something in this town and leave something behind. That can be anything. Even if I can help a small community who help animals, if I can somehow contribute, then I would be really happy. So that's it. Okay, take care. That's it for today. All the best, and see you in the. If you like, please comment. What do you think? Subscribe if you'd like to continue watching my struggles. Hopefully not. Hopefully after that visa, it's not going to be a struggle. But if you'd like to follow and see what is going on, then subscribe. Take care.